in cause number 2022 DCV 3066, Reliant Business Services et al. Versus Q Construction et al. Announcement of counsel, please.
Mr. Marufo, is there anyone in the waiting room or outside of the court on this case?
No, Judge.
And having confirmed with Ms. Cables, the court clerk, that notice of today's hearing was opened by counsel on their failure to appear. The case is going to be dismissed for want of prosecution. All right, next one.
In cause number 2022 DCV 3181, State of Texas versus Jose Angel Puga. Announcement of counsel, please.
Mr. Marufo, were you able to make any contact with Mr. Chacon?
No, Judge, I wasn't.
Okay, Mr. Dominguez, can I just check with you? Do you have any communications from Mr. Chacon as well?
No, I don't. I went through the emails. I don't have anything.
Okay, and the court did confirm with the court clerk that notice was opened, received by counsel. Failure to appear, the case is dismissed as well for want of prosecution. All right, so let's get to page 3.
In cause number 2022 DCV 2486, Terry Finklia versus Pay and Save Inc. et al. Announcement of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniela Labinalti for the plaintiff.
Your Honor, Hugh Lyle for the defendant, Pay and Save.
And Eugene Kim for EP Samata and Mesita Investors.
Okay, bear with me. Just organize my binders. We're scheduled today for a summary judgment hearing. Anything before we get started?
Your Honor, at this time, move it, Pay and Save withdraws the motion.
Okay. Oh, what is, hold on. Okay, well, that takes care of that. Was there anything else
I
outstanding?
apologize to the court. We attempted to not tie up the court on this matter. This is the third setting on this motion. It's the third amended motion. This has been set and continued and set and continued. The case has changed somewhat since the initial filing, in that from the day that it was originally filed, Pay and Save was the only defendant. Thereafter, when it was reset again, in the interim, more parties were added, and it was continued again. In the interim, from after the second continuance, another motion for another motion for summary judgment has been filed against the other defendant, who has now filed a cross action against Pay and Save. That motion is not set for today, and it was my thought that we would not waste the court's time and we would hear the motions at the same time when we could get them set at the same time. But the second motion for the motion for summary judgment against EP Cinema is not currently before the court.
So, but this motion hasn't been set 3 times, right? I mean, we had.
This is the third setting, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, it has not been set 3 times. They filed a motion for summary judgment at the same immediately, as soon as we filed the lawsuit, prior to notice.
That one was denied, correct?
Yeah, and then the court gave a continuance. Mr. Lyle, I allowed you to speak. I would expect the same courtesy. So the court gave us a continuance to allow the parties to add EPC Mana, because at the time we had added EPC Mana based on the disclosures. After that, they still filed. And we said, Judge, we want to take depositions, because we had not taken depositions. So technically, the ones that Mr. Lyle filed were premature, because it was done before EPC Mana and was done before any deposition. So then we did the deposition, Judge, and we are ready to have this hearing if they want. I hope the court has read our brief. I think it's solid. So I am ready and prepared to have this hearing today. But Mr. Lyle, it's his motion, so I can't, go against him if he wants to withdraw it. So I have no power on that. My understanding is last night, so I'm a little confused if they want to clarify the court. Last night, I saw a filing of a notice of non-suit to the cross claim, I guess was filed by Mr. Lyle because they filed a cross claim on, but Kim can clarify on that because I focused on my response. So maybe they can clarify on what happened last night, on what was filed, because I haven't caught up to all of that. But my understanding is that there was a cross claim filed for indemnity and defense by EP Simana against Pay and Save. And then I saw a non-suit, and then I saw a motion for summary judgment against EP Simana. So maybe I'll let the defense attorneys solve that part of their, fights between them. As far as my motion for summary judgment, Judge, I don't need an extension. I have responded. I am ready to argue. If they want to draw, I'm
So
fine.
this is what I want to clarify before we get, because I did see that non-suit as well and an amended cross action. Before we go there, let me go back to Mr. Lyle. So you are this is what I want to make sure is that I'm not going to have the same motion filed in 30 days, 60 days, somewhere down the line, and we're just foregoing hearing today because the court is prepared to hear it. But if you're withdrawing it,
there will be another motion for summary judgment filed. It's not going to be the exact same motion. There will be another motion filed. We have a scheduling order in this case, and it's the motion for summary judgment deadline is to be heard by December the 11th. And so there will be a motion for summary judgment filed against the plaintiff for all the claims against the plaintiff. And there currently is, or there was a motion for summary judgment filed against EP Cinema and Mesita Investors. Now, what happened was that Mr. Kim and I visited, and Mesita Investors was really not a proper party to this. And so Mesita Investors bailed out. They got out of it. And the cross action was amended to reflect, I believe, that the change in parties. That may necessitate for an amendment to the motion for summary judgment that we filed against EP Cinema. I don't know, possibly. But when we look at that to decide if that needs to be amended, and it probably does because it's to a different pleading, there will be a request for a hearing set for both motions at the same time because they involve common issues.
alrighty. So I'm going to set you for a status conference in 60 days. Honestly, I'm looking at dates, and I feel like we're going to get up to that final judges conference sooner than later.
We haven't done mediation, Judge, and I don't want to do mediation, Your Honor, until the court denies the motion for summary judgment, because I'm pretty sure they will want that order to go to their adjusters.
Are you all looking at doing that soon? I mean, the court's deadline is going to be, I believe, January 9th, the day before the final civil pretrial. So were you all trying to move on that?
No, they're going to want an order, Judge. I mean, I think this is not a motion for summary judgment case, but I'm not going to waste my time because I feel like I think that they need the orders.
Mr. Kim, let me hear from you, please.
Your Honor, Mr. Lyle kind of covered everything correctly. When I initially filed the cross claim, I mistakenly included Mesita Investors, who does not own the property. They're just a general partner within EP Samana, who is the landlord of that property, Your Honor. Mm-hmm. And so I amended my cross claim and filed a non-suit on behalf of Mesita Investors because they're not a proper party for the cross claim. Is the proper party for the cross claim is only EP Samana, the landlord, mm-hmm. Right? And so and that's what we're dealing with, right? It doesn't matter to me with one way or another if we go to mediation before the summary judgment hearing. I'll defer to everybody else on make that call, and I'll just go along for the ride on it. Okay?
All right, I'm gonna set you all for August 9th status conference at 10:30 a.m. I will say if, Mr. Lyle, you're in a posture to already have your, well, wait a minute. So we still have a summary judgment motion by Mr. Kim? Is that right?
No,
No.
it's my motion, Your Honor.
Just yours. Okay. Then I would expect that if it's within your timetable, that be the time that we have the summary judgment hearing. So that's why I'm going to go 60 days out. For now, it's just a status conference. But if you file that, are there any motions that need to be heard, please keep that date in mind as a time to hear them, keeping in mind that we give adequate
Perfect.
notice to everyone.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor, on the plaintiff, other than we are set for a mediation. But if I'm not available, maybe Mr. Baez, I can cover it, but yeah, okay.
On that date, you're set for mediation?
On August
Yeah,
9th,
August 9th?
in the morning with Judge Villa, but yeah, but I don't want to interfere with the court. If worst case scenario, I mean, Jonathan can.
I actually, if you're available, would prefer that you be here. So I'd say August 2nd do you have availability then?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's do August 2nd then. August 2nd at 10:30 a.m.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you all.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Judge. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Let's go
May we
back.
be excused?
You
Thank
may. Take care. I see Miss Nolan is here now.
Yes, Judge. Bottom of page 3, Judge.
Mhm.
In cause number 2021 DCV 4254, Marta Carrillo et al. Versus Integrated Life Improvement Services et al. Announcement of council, please.
Yes, I'm attorney Kaylin Nolan, representing Martha Carrillo and Jerome Overstreet.
Good morning. My apologies, Miss Nolan. I was getting you confused with somebody on the first page.
Oh, no problem. Good morning to you too.
All right. Mr. Brown, were you about to say something?
Court Brown on behalf of the defendants, Your Honor.
Okay. Help me on this one. I think Miss Nolan, you were here last time, and maybe Mr. Brown, your motion to withdraw was set at that time. Is that right?
Yes,
And then Miss Nolan, you had informed us that you were also going to withdraw. So everybody's withdrawing on this case? Is that what's going on? What's going on?
yes, Judge, if I may. I just received a notice because my clients told me months ago that they were going to seek other counsel. So they really just told me this morning that they have secured other counsel and he will be appearing on this matter, but he has not yet. And I believe his last name is Clanton, Bill Clanton, if that's who they went with, but they literally just sent me a text message not long ago.
Miss Cables, do you see any entries by another attorney for plaintiffs in this case? Is there something kind of like pending an e-filing or anything like that?
Let me double check, Judge.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Brown, on yours, was it that you had come in after Mr. Cetra, but ultimately you all were withdrawing as well?
Right, my clients have not paid the retainer fee, so.
Okay, so what we're gonna do on this one, is anyone here aside from Ms. Nolan and Mr. Brown on cause number 2021 DCV 4254? Okay, there's nobody in the waiting room, right, Mr. Marufo?
No, Judge.
Okay, so irrespective of if there's an entry for someone else, both of your motions to withdraw are granted. Thank you very much. I'll look for orders if you all have sent them over. Mr. Marufo or Mr. Dominguez, let's go ahead and set this for a DWAP in 30 days.
Thank you, Judge. And I did submit a proposed order this morning.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
If you all don't
Thank
have
you.
anything else, you're excused. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Can I have a moment to confirm everybody's here, Judge?
Mhm.